I love Mike Wang. This man was lazy and decided to just copy and paste the builder. The NBA 2K26 and NBA 2K27 builds are nearly identical. What you guys are looking at is the best day one PG on NBA 2K27. Make sure you guys take a screenshot, and instead of just yapping over the screenshot, I'm going to actually show you guys some gameplay in the background. This gameplay in the background is game 2 of our Joe Knows wager. So y'all enjoy the background footage as we yap about our new PG build that we are going to call Mario. Now you guys know I'm the king of the cat breakers. The playmaking cat breakers are the best for small PGs, and they're back on 2K27. They are still the best for small PGs from what I have seen on 2K27. Can you make a Kratos build on day 1 of 2K27? Yes, you can. But the problem is, I don't think the build is going to be that good on day 1 because you're going to have low playmaking to start, and you're going to have a miserable time until you get a certain amount of cat breakers. So once you get to about 15 to 20 cat breakers, that's when you should go that Kratos route, and that's what we will do when we get 15 to 20 cat breakers later on in the year. So right now we got base form Mario, but once we get to 15 to 20 cat breakers, we will be making Super Mario. But that's about 2 months away. Today, we're talking about base form Mario, the best all around PG for day 1. And we're going to start with the finishing. 87 driver dunks, what you need for the pro contact dunks in the silver posterizer. 2 cat breakers will get you up to a 93. So that's the category we're glitching out. Dunk, perimeter, and steal. The same cat breaker combinations from last year are back, and they are still just as good. So our dunk goes up to a 93 with 2 cat breakers for gold posterizer. And more contact dunks, we go down to the shooting. You get an 89 3 ball to start. That's good enough for gold set and fire, which is gold set shot specialist from last year, and silver limitless. But you do go all the way up to a 94 3 ball. That will give you more gold shooting badges like Deadeye, Arc Cadence, and gold limitless. You also get gold mini marksman. For the free throw, we are a PG in the 5v5 environment. I go 99 free throw. That way, I'm going to the line every time. A lot of y'all got 30% win percentages, right? That's okay. But when you lose games, you just don't care. You load into the next game, you throw your next teammates. I hate losing. I don't want to go to the free throw line, game on the line. I'm doing a Victor Wembanyama. We done blew a 30-point lead because I can't hit free throws and stuff. No, let's not do that. The purpose of 99 free throw isn't to make free throws. It's to never miss a free throw. It's a whole different aspect. Because, yes, you could probably shoot about 95% with an 85 free throw, but we're not trying to shoot 95%. We're trying to shoot 100%. We're trying to make it so we hit free throws even if we mess up the timing. Now, we look at the playmaking. It is 90s across the board. 90 pass accuracy, 90 ball handle, 90 speed with ball. You are a point guard. You are the facilitator of the offense. You need at least 86 speed with ball. I say 86. That's if you're playing 3v3. If you're playing 5v5, I will even go higher, and that's why I do recommend 90. Later on in the year, you can get cat breakers to go all the way up to 95. That give you Hall of Fame dimer, so you can fuse plus one it instead of having to fuse plus two it if you want to get that on legend. For your ball handle, a lot of people are going to make the mistake and going up to 92 off rip. That is super expensive to do. I do not recommend that. Go 90 ball handle. Spend your first 2 cat breakers to get 92 ball handle. That way you get all the good dribble moves that you want, but you can still go all the way up to 95 ball handle later on in the year, and you can get Hall of Fame handle for days. And then for the speed with ball, we're also at a 90 to start. That's good enough for gold lightning launch and gold pace and some really good dribble styles. But 1 cat breaker gets you up to 91 speed with ball. That's what you need for a Hall of Fame lightning launch. Another 2 cat breakers after that will get you up to a 93 speed with ball. That's what you need for a Hall of Fame pace. You could plus one both of those to get those on legend. Now you're zooming around the court. Now we look at the defense here. We also glitched out this category like I mentioned earlier in combination with the driver dunk rating. Our perimeter goes from a 79 up to an 82 with 1 cat breaker. That's good enough for silver challenger. Another cat breaker goes from an 82 to an 85. That gives you silver pick dodger and silver seatbelt. But you don't stop there. At the end of the year, you get more cat breakers. If you spend a total of 5 cat breakers on your perimeter, you can go all the way up to 91 perimeter defense for gold seatbelt. So now you're really strapping people. You can guard the other team's point guard. Now we look at the steal. You start at 85. 2 cat breakers gets you up to a 91 steal. That's good enough for gold interceptor. Another one will get you up to a gold glove at 93. But you can actually go all the way up to 97 still with 5 cat breakers, and that will give you Hall of Fame interceptor. So now you're able to lurk lanes, and 97 still is such a high rating to have. So you're going to be able to get a whole lot of blitz steals if they actually allow you to get blitz steals. We got to see what the gameplay is heading for. I've seen some crazy clips so far where blitz steals are not happening when they should be happening. So maybe investing in steel isn't the best thing to do, but maybe they patch the game when everybody makes their builds with low steel, and then they make steel actually valuable. You know how Mike Wayne does. Now, you look at the rebounding. You actually got to raise the rebounding up to a 36, or you got to raise it a little bit higher. And the purpose is you got to keep these glitchy cat breakers. So you got to raise this family of cat breakers, which is the offense rebounding. If you guys know about my previous videos, I did explain how to manipulate the cap breakers. The same process and logic does apply on NBA 2K27. So you had an understanding on how to manipulate cap breakers on 26. That does transfer over to NBA 2K27. So you're already ahead of the curve there. Now we go look at the physicals. 87 speed and 85 agility are both key ratings you want to target. That is how you get Gold Flash. Gold Flash will help you get up and down the court on transition on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. And it's also how you get Gold Workhorse and Gold Slippery off ball and stuff like that. So those are great ratings there. You also get 80 Vertical. That 80 Vertical is good enough for Gold Pogo Stick. But most importantly, it's what you need when you do go up to 93 Drive Dunk to get those contact dunk animations and the Gold Posterizer. So you definitely want to get that. And last but not least, for the badge tokens, you get 10 finishing badge tokens, you get 15 shooting badge tokens, you get 18 playmaking badge tokens, you get 10 defensive badge tokens, you get 0 rebounding badge tokens, and you get 9 physical badge tokens. And then for the badge slots, you get 3 finishing, 5 shooting, 5 playmaking, 4 defensive, 0 rebounding, and 3 physicals. So you get a lot of badge tokens and badge slots to start off with. But when you fuse your cap breakers, fuse your badges, I believe you do get refunded badge tokens. And you can also unlock more badge tokens by completing challenges, build specialization, and other things. So I don't know everything about the builder, but from what I am understanding, this is a phenomenal build to start the game with. And it will only get better and better with cap breakers. I will be dropping Sonic later on today. Sonic will be our 6'5" perfected Ant-Man Edwards build. And then tomorrow, we'll be dropping the best 6'6" lockdown and 6'7" lockdown. Joker will be making a return. They done let the man out the insane asylum. And the Grinch is also out on the loose right beside him, ready to steal everything. But that's tomorrow. If you guys want to see the 6'4" version of this build right here, this PG build, let me know down below. I will make the bigger brother Luigi. And that will be what we call the 6'4" version. And of course, Super Mario will be coming out later on in the future. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you guys on the next one. God bless.